Talk with Lenora. Morning Talk. Morning Talk with Lenora.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to the Morning Talk with Lenora. My day started off pretty rough this morning. It started off at 5 a.m. or 5:14 to be exact. My neighbor from downstairs came knocking on my door. And I'm nuts when you wake me up like that anyway. So I get up running to the front door, And when I got to the door, she was telling me that water from my apartment was coming downstairs into hers. Now, mind you, I had to run through the kitchen to get to the front door. I didn't notice that I was running through ankle-deep water in my kitchen. And I was running onto wet carpet. Didn't even notice all that. It was just like crazy getting up. So she came in, and apparently a pipe under my sink broke in the kitchen. And we don't know how long the water's been running. I know my kitchen was ankle deep in water. And bless her heart, thank you God, this lady came up and she turned that water off under the sink. She helped me sop up all this water, which she did most of the work. Because, I wasn't hyped up on my medicine, so I was equally, weak. So, thank God she came up. We called the emergency maintenance number for our apartment. And they get the overnight guy. And by 8 o'clock, we had that came and sucked all the water out my carpet, put down, have 3 fans here. The plumber came and fixed the sink, and then they went down to her apartment because she had water coming out of her light fixture. So that's how I started my day, and ended up having to take a nap because I needed it. I probably need to go back, but I will later. So I did want to share my weekend adventure, which I went to see BLACKkKLANSMAN. I decided to live the spontaneous life that I've been talking about. So I once you buy your ticket, you're hooked, So I bought my ticket and I went, and I was so glad I did. It's a great movie, and I have no plans of giving away the story to you because it's one that you must see. So I have 5 points that I want to bring to your attention before you go see the movie. Number 1, the leading actor is John David Washington, and I thought he was great. To me, he was a fresh face. I had not seen any of his work before, so I found him to be funny. I found him to have good timing. I found him to be fresh, and he was great in this role. I saw that he was a professional football player in his past, so that was interesting. I also found out that he has some pretty big shoes to fill as well, because his dad is Denzel Washington. Now, he obviously looks like his mom to me. I didn't see Denzel, but I tell you, I heard Denzel. I hear reflections of Denzel's voice in his. I see some of some of Denzel's mannerisms, but he is his own actor. And then later on, after a little bit more investigation, I found out he was in Ballers, which I don't watch. So I really was my first time seeing him acting. So he was like the fresh face for me, the breakout star in my eyes, because I had never seen his work before. But he's great in here. Number 2, the BLACKkKLANSMAN movie has already won a Grand Prix award at the Cannes Film Festival. It is called Spike Lee's most celebrated film to date by Cannes Film Festival. I mean, he's made others that, I've seen. It is good. It's produced by Jordan Get Out Peele. So it's very thought-provoking. I wasn't coughing until I started taping. It's very thought-provoking. I mean, it's, you see, everybody, it was all kinds of people there, and everybody has a different vantage point when they're looking at this movie. And you'll see what you see and what you learn, but it is something for everybody. It is something to learn. They did a great job with it. The film was chosen to be actually shown to the public at this specific time because it's the first anniversary of the violent Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville. And this is where 32-year-old counter-protester Heather D. Heyer, Heyer, was killed after a vowed white supremacist allegedly struck the crowd with his car. So it's apparent that this particular anniversary is so connected to the film, and they kind of give you that. So it's really, remember now, we're talking about the 70s and 2018, so far apart, right? Okay. Number 4, the cinematography is amazing. The lighting, the tones, the browns, the feel of it all. It's really like, like a Polaroid. Like the 60s. It's not like, it's not like the marble and the fast-paced bright lights of what we're used to in films now. You could tell it's like, to me, it's like, it's autumn. The whole movie is about autumn, where it's like all browns, and really, it's really like that. It's a slower time, not as fuzzy. This is the look of the film to me. And then I found out that the cinematographer for this film is Chase Irving, who you might know was the cinematographer for Beyonce's Lemonade. And you remember how her pictures are kind of, she has a different color scheme, of course, but they're more like photographs, how it all comes together. It's really beautifully done in my vision. And how about Ron Stallworth's fro? Man, brother was rocking that fro and that really beautiful beard. John David Washington, he was proud of that fro in that movie. But there were a lot more others. There was plenty of leather coats, and you see all the 70s clothing. You hear the music. So they really did a good job with the time period. So it's good to look at as well. I have purposely not told you specifics about the movie because I think it's a movie that everyone needs to see. You need to see it for all the right reasons, You need to see some of history. Spike Lee's about the message. So, he is sharing the message in here. And it's one that everyone needs to see. There was an older couple sitting in front of me, and they were probably in it. And I heard the man talking back to the screen, and it was a different thing for them. Me, I'm a child of the 60s. And I was in school in the 70s. So I remember some of the look and the music. Like I said, the audience was comprised of many people. What I will tell you is that at the end of the movie, there was a standing ovation from the audience from my theater on this movie. So I just want to pique your interest and let you know that it was awesome, and it's worth your money and your time. So I'm going to wrap this up, call it a good day, and hope you all have a great morning. Thank you.
So y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for joining. button and please subscribe to my channel and like it. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll try to answer them. Bye.